Okay. Robert, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What do you say to people who say, the guys that have come to Floyd, and this is kind of a fact, the guys that have come after him have lost almost, worse. Gotti, Diego Corrales, guys like that. I know, Jose Luis Castillo had some success, but, what do you say to people who say that and that say that, he's tailor-made for Floyd? What is your answer to that?
Well, against Floyd, that is true. Those that have tried to come forward, and they haven't been that. But the fact is that Floyd has never faced somebody with the power and the heart, the determination that Chino has. One of those fighters who doesn't worry about who's in front of him. He's not worrying about I'm fighting the best pound for pound in the world or the best fighter in history. He's not worried about that. He gets ready to fight and do what he does best, and he does it against anybody. It don't have to be the best in the world. He goes out there to try to hurt his opponents, and that's what he's training to do. He throws punches from different angles. He has tremendous power in both hands. Everybody knows that. There's no secret to that. And he doesn't respect whoever's in front of him. That's one thing that he's going to go in there not thinking of or not having in mind. I'm in against the best of the fighter. I have no chance against him. No, he doesn't feel like that. He feels like he could beat him and anybody else in the ring in front of him.
Okay, and I have one.
Let me touch on that too. I think that the difference in this fight is that a lot of fighters in the past have come in. Really, they say one thing, but this guy's a little different in my eyes, and I'm not paying attention, and Floyd's not paying attention to no odds. We know that we're in a tough fight because one, this guy brings us from the opening bell. A lot of people talk about it, and they get in there and they look and they make Floyd make them miss the first couple times, and they get frustrated. This guy, he continues to bring it and bring it and bring it and bring it, and he doesn't stop. So we have to be prepared for, what he's going to bring to the table. And Floyd hadn't faced anybody like that before. And on top of that, his knockout percentage. Like I said, it's a known fact. When he hits guys, they fall. And Floyd's objective is obviously not to get hit with none of that. But like I said, we know what we're in for. And like I said, that's what Floyd's preparing for, a very, very tough fight.
Okay. I have one question. I have one more for you, Leonard, but I want to ask Maidana real quick. Is he there? Paying attention?
He was there.
Yeah. Okay. What is his response? What is your response, Marcos, when you hear, or if you even paid attention, to people saying others have tried to come right at Floyd and he chops them up, he turns their offense against them, that kind of thing?
¿Qué respondes tú, Chino, a la gente, a las críticas, a los comentarios que dicen que cualquier rival que va sobre de Mayweather nunca les ha dado efecto la pelea? ¿Tú qué respondes a todo eso?
Y bueno, yo pienso que yo sí le voy a dar pelea, una por la experiencia que tengo, y yo personalmente pienso que le puedo ganar, y voy a salir a ganar ese día en Las Vegas.
That day in Vegas, I'm gonna go out to win, and if others haven't been able to do it, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to be the first one to do it.
Okay. One question for Leonard. You there, Leonard?
I'm here.
Yeah. Your reaction to ESPN naming Floyd once again, the highest paid athlete?
Well, he's extremely humbled. It's a great feeling. We have a wonderful team, and he's very grateful for all the support from the fans to be in this position.
Yeah, one of the things you were talking about this past weekend in Vegas was, the fact that you guys, it's all about the dollars and it's all about making the big events. Can you comment on that a little bit too?
Well, yeah. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. And doing it at this level, that's what you're trying to do, is maximize every opportunity, possible with every fight as it relates to the revenue. And we have a wonderful team. And like I said, Floyd is truly grateful and blessed, and he's very thankful to the fans.
Thanks, guys. See you on May 3rd.
Okay.
Our next question comes from Martin Rogers with Yahoo Sports.
Hi there. Question for Marcos and for Oscar. Bob Arum made some very strong comments last week that this fight was too one-sided, that the odds were too long, that it wasn't a good fight, and basically suggesting that Marcos had no chance to win and that people should not watch it. What's Marcos's reaction to that? Does it make him angry? Does it make him more determined? What's his reaction?
Que si los comentarios que ha hecho Bob Arum donde dice que tú no tienes chance de ganarle, que le está aconsejando a la gente que no ordenen la pelea porque es una pelea muy dispareja, que si eso te ha hecho enojar o que qué piensas de esos comentarios que ha hecho Bob Arum.
No, la verdad mucho no me interesa, y más vale que él va a decir que no la compre, pero que se queden tranquilos, que la compren tranquilo, que yo le voy a ganar a Mayweather y van a ver que estoy para pelear con él.
This doesn't bother me at all. All I gotta say is for people to be calm and order the fight, because they're gonna enjoy a great fight. They're gonna see me beat Floyd Mayweather. If you guys want me to say something about that, I've been in this before where we are the underdogs. It surprised me for Bob Arum to say that, because he knows that I've trained a lot of fighters under his banner, and a lot of times I've been the underdog on those fights, and we back from Stevie Luevano to Brian Gloria when he beat Archie Solis. Brandon Rios himself, Bob Arum thought Peterson was going to dominate Brandon pretty easy, and we upset it, the whole HBO and the whole people thinking that Peterson was their next star. So, we've been in it before. I think Bob should know better than that. He knows that I'm training Chino Maidana, and he knows what I can do with Chino. So, I think it's probably just part of the way he reacts, the way he wants to react. Maybe he's, of course, companies don't work together, so it's something that he's going to try to do to prevent us from having a great night and having a great fight, and of course, short-term pay-per-view doing good on buys. That's what he's trying to do.
Sure. Oscar, what were your thoughts about Arum's comment?
Well, my thoughts were that once again he was maybe he's using reverse psychology. Maybe he does feel in his mind that Floyd is going to have an easy time with Maidana, and that he shouldn't buy the fight. But that's Bob Arum for you. What he really is telling you is buy the event. What he really is telling you is Marco's going to beat Mayweather. That's what he's really telling you. I mean, that's who Bob Arum is. And we're doing our events. He should do his events, and therefore the boxing fans and the boxing world wins.
Just a question for Leonard quickly. Leonard, Bob Arum used the word thug or thuggery several times when he was sort of referring to your promotion, to Floyd and your camp in general. It would seem to be a fairly inappropriate choice of words. What were your thoughts on that aspect of it specifically?
I didn't think about it one bit. I don't think about a damn thing that Bob Arum says and comes out of his mouth. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. So, we're doing our thing, and they're doing their thing, and we wish them the best. We don't have nothing bad to say about anybody. We're looking forward to our great event on May the 3rd, and we're gonna be in a sold out arena, and we're gonna have a big event on pay-per-view.
Our next question comes from Mike Woods with Sweet Science.
Hi guys, thanks for taking time to do the call. I appreciate it. First question is from Marcos. Marcos, a lot of people are saying the only way that you can beat Floyd Mayweather is by knockout. I'm wondering if that's true. Is that the only way to beat Floyd Mayweather, by knockout?
Mucha gente está diciendo que la única manera que le puede ganar a Floyd Mayweather es por knockout. ¿Tú piensas que es verdad que solamente por nocaut le puedes ganar a Mayweather?
Con Brenner todos pensaban que yo nunca le podía ganar por punto y yo me preparo para pelear. Si viene knockout viene, pero yo me voy a preparar para castigarlo todos los rounds y tratar de sacarlo si es posible antes del límite, pero no me juego solo una mano. Sé que son 12 rounds y estoy preparado para eso.
With Broner, everybody thought I had to knock him out, and I beat him by decision. I am preparing myself to go 12 rounds if it's necessary. I am preparing to hurt him every time I throw punches, and if the knockout comes, then great. But I am preparing myself to win up to 12 rounds.
All right, great. Oscar, I'd like to welcome you back. You've been kind of quiet. I'm wondering what's your prediction for this fight?
I have no prediction whatsoever. I'm just going to enjoy the fight, just like everybody else, and may the best man win.
All right, may the best man win. And I'm wondering also, rumors everywhere. I'm wondering if Golden Boy Promotions is a cohesive unit for this promotion, or rumors of infighting are true, and that's affecting things.
Golden Boy is stronger than ever. Golden Boy is better than ever, and sky is the limit for Golden Boy Promotions, and we're going to keep moving forward.
All right. Sounds good. Appreciate it. Thanks for your time, guys. Be well.
Thank you.
Our next question comes from Sean Cross with Boxing Insider.
Hi. Thank you for taking my call. My first question is for Oscar. Oscar, I have to ask you, number one, good to hear from you as well. Are you planning, I know things are difficult at the moment, but are you planning to work with Bob Arum at all in the future?
Well, look, I've never had a problem with Bob Arum. I mean, I have to appreciate what he did for my career. Me personally, I have no problem whatsoever with Bob, and you never know. And you never know what can happen in the near future. But as far as I know, Bob Arum has no problem with me, and I have no problem with him. That's the bottom line. So in boxing, you never know what can happen.
Okay, thank you very much. My other question is for Mr. Maidana. How are you, champ? I just want to ask you, you and Mr. Mayweather both hold titles. Do you see yourself as a challenger coming into this bout, or is Mayweather's equal?
Ahora en la pelea, tú y Mayweather, los dos son campeones del mundo. ¿Tú te sientes como que vienes como el oponente o te sientes como que vienes como el campeón también?
No, yo no. La verdad que yo me siento campeón y me siento que yo estoy preparado para pelear con él. Le quiero ganar a él, fuera de los títulos que haya y todo. Estoy más concentrado en la pelea que en el tema de los títulos y todo eso.
I am a champion. I am ready to fight for my title, and most importantly, I am preparing to beat Mayweather. And the last thing that I'm worried about is my title. So I want to just train and beat Mayweather.
Okay, thank you very much. One last question, real quick, for Mr. Garcia. How are you, Mr. Garcia? How will Marcos be able to keep swinging, to keep moving forward when Mayweather is known to almost lull his opponents into zombies? That seems to be his biggest asset in the ring, as far as I can see. How will Marcos be able to keep swinging and keep moving forward?
Mayweather has fought great fighters, great big names, has beaten them all, but he has never fought somebody with a style that Chino has. Maidana has a style that is pretty awkward and confuses his opponents and frustrates his opponents and has tremendous power. So that's a big thing in this fight, and a big factor that the world's going to see.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it.